is addressed to 5/10/2023, right? Okay. So, as part of yesterday, so what we have discussed about the hello. Yes, general functions. What are the general functions available? Decode, case, right? Decode, case, and other things apart from this. Yes, and we are null values, right? So null values, how to deal with the null values also we have discussed. So null values is something like coalesce is the main utilized function. Okay, and NVL2 and coalesce. Okay, coalesce is the main function. So decode is something like that. It is which is works with the like equal operator. Okay, just a minute. Yeah. So decode is a function like it is which is a legacy function which is used to work with the equal operator. Okay. And where it compares the data, so which is available in a particular column. So after comparing data, if it is matching, it is going to display the next value, or else if it is not matching, so it is not going to be displayed. So that is how the decode will work, where it comes to like case. Case will work with the operators like a equal as well as like a less than, greater than, or other automatic operators. Okay. And also you can perform the multiplication or something like that. The decode function syntax will be like expression one. Okay, expression one is nothing but the column. And if expression one is matching with expression two, then print expression. Okay. And if expression one is matching with the expression four, then print expression five. So like this, the decode will be work. But it is always work with the equal operator. So where it comes to the case, okay, case will work with the like just like it's the syntax coming to the case, right? So case, and it will come with the when, okay, when, and the expression one or the column name, okay, expression one is equal to something like whatever you are dealing, okay, then you want to display whatever expression two. Okay. And the same thing, like if you want to do the other condition, right? When expression 3 is equal to something like that, if it is matching, or if expression 3 is greater than something like that, something value, then you can go with the expression 4. Like this. And after that, it's a like apart from this, all the condition, if you want to print the default values, so you go with else. And finally, you are going with the end. Okay. This is the syntax for the case. Okay. Decode and the case. So case is the latest function. So if you want to go with any type of this scenarios, like, so go with the case only. So decode is fine, but it's also it's a legacy function somewhere in a database. It is not going to work. Okay. So go with the case and work with that. Okay. And coming to the NVL is something like that where we are going to replace a null value with some default value. Okay, default value. So what is default value? So suppose like if there is a calculation, something like that, premium plus commission. Okay, or else premium plus fine, something like that. or premium plus discount. This can be happen, right? If you pay this premium in the period, so you will get a 10% of discount or 2% of discount, something like that. Okay. So that is how, like any Amazon also, you sub now you are getting the discount, right? So that time, so this from the total premium, it will be going to be like for total amount, it is going to be at minus of discount like that. Okay. So in case of if we are not satisfying that particular condition which they have given, the discount will be null. Okay. So actually in database, what I said, like null with something, right? Null with something always going to be a null value, right? Yes, got it. So null, you can null, it is always going to be the null value, whatever it is null into minus something like that. So to that, so and also remember null never going to be matched with other null value. So whenever you're going to giant, right? Whenever you're looking to the giants, right? So this is going to be useful. So null always not equal to null value. Okay, remember this. And also, so this for this we are going to use the NVL, NVL2 and coalesce functions. So NVL2, NVL will be replace the value whichever we give it. That is going to be like default value, something like that. Something the example of this commission is 0. This is going to be wherever the commission is null, then it's going to be 0. Or if the commission is not null, so that value will be great. And same to NVL2 also. So it will be having a 3 parameter. NVL2 will be like, so this is a commission. The commission is null, then going to be print the third value, third argument. Otherwise, it is going to be print the, this value. Like, so 3 arguments it will take. If commission is null, it's going to be the third argument, or else it will give the second argument. Got it? Coalesce also same. So coalesce is something like that. So it will give the first not null value, whatever the parameters you have given. Okay, commission, and if you give the next value as a null, and if you give the next value as null, and it will give the whatever the not first not null value, it is going to be change the coalesce function. Okay, so these are the general functions. Okay, also we have today we are going to see about the partition. Right. Okay, so generally like partition by, right? So generally if you want to get an employee tables like average and minimum values and maximum values, so we go with the what, group by, right? Group by. So if there is a select table, sorry, select star from EMP, and this select star from EMP will have, if you want to get a average of salary, okay, select average of star, okay, from EMP, and if you want to get a group by of city or job, whatever, job wise average salary you want to get, that is fine. And at the same time, if you want to print the employee ID, okay, and the job and average salary. So this will lead us the problem like here in a group by you have to maintain the employee ID as well. Okay. In that case, and job wise, in the job wise, the employee wise average salary will be going to print so that you will not get the job wise average salary. So it is going to be split with the employee wise average salary. So to avoid this problem, right? Whatever you selected the columns, you have to maintain in the group by, so that in some places, in some cases, this group by will lead the data incorrect. So in that, to avoid this problem, so in Oracle or SQL, right? So we have a partition by. Okay. So by using the partition by, so we can go with the select average of salary. Okay, so Average also. You can go with the arithmetic functions, right? Arithmetic functions. So with these arithmetic functions, we will use the for for average salary, right? To use the partition by, we will use the over keyword. Okay. Over open bracket, close bracket. Here partition by. So whatever the partition by, like whether you are going to with the employee ID, whether you are going to with job, whatever you want to use, you go to use this job, okay, and from EMP. Like this, you can use the partition by. Here you can use number of columns in a select list, whatever employee ID, EMP name, whatever. So it is not required to be maintain the selected columns in the partition. Okay, so that you will get the data which is available in the table. It is displayed based on the jobs average salary. Got it? Any doubts? Now we will see these things in the table. So this is the table, okay, and in this table we have a jobs, okay, jobs with average salary if you want to look into. So generally we will go with this select average of salary, okay, fine. Salary from EMP. What is that? Group by job. Hello. Okay. This is the job wise average salary. Yes. Okay. So this job wise average salary. If you want to know the jobs as well, see clerk, the average salary is 1087, and salesman for this thing. And if I want to know the employee number, EMP number, something, EMP number or employee number, what is the employee ID or employee number here in the table? Employee number only, fine. So in this case, group by will give you the see error, not a group by expression. You should have to maintain here employee number. Okay. See, we'll see now. Each employee, then the average salary of manager, the clerk, see, this is going to be divided. So it is not correct, right? So actually you require a clerk and manager and analyst and president, whatever, where as per the job, I want to look into the average salary. But group by it is not good, like in this way. So if you want to select the more columns in your select query. Okay. So the same thing I'm going to work with the partition by. Okay. And this is the employee number I'm taking anyhow. And the next is average of salary. What I'm using? Over open bracket partition by. Okay. What is job from partition by job from PM. Got it? So we'll see, we'll try to work on this. Missing parenthesis over. Average of salary shared by. The spelling is correct, that is why. Got it? Okay. Employees and its salary. Okay. Just a minute. I will going to be add job here. See. But thing is that it is going to be, you can directly see here the analyst how what is the average salary and the clerk what is the average salary. In case of this, right? See, of course, you are able to see the employee numbers. Okay, but there is a duplicate record for this, but average salary for the each job is correctly printing. But in case of this thing, see, the average salary is not correct. This is 1100. But here, the clerk average salary is 30. So this is the average. That's how you are going to work with the partition by, if you want to display other than the group by. Okay, and if you want to display all the columns, same like this, you can work with the mean of salary. Okay, and over and same partition by this partition by. Okay, and partition by on employee. Each employee, right? For each employee, mean of salary. Okay. So, and a max of salary. So, see, while you are writing that, while you are listening any requirement, while you are reading any requirement, just read the requirement based on the something like that. I want to get the average salary of each job. That means you are going for the group by other partition. I want to know the minimum salary of each employee from each employee. Okay, so like this, the words, if you listen the carefully, right? So you have to know like what we have to use to get these results. Okay, in a SQL level. So that is how understand the requirement clearly so that you will write a query very easy. And also that very it is very important to do the practice, then only you can write. Some syntax errors will become while you are writing, right? Of course, you know how to use like you have to use the partition by or group by or something else. But somewhere like if you didn't practice, right? So this syntax errors or something will be lead us, right? That is the problem. See what is the error here? So just I forgot about the writing the commas, right? Each is the different comma, so I forget to put the comma, so it is showing the errors. What is employee ID? Employee ID is not there. Employee number is there. Okay, you didn't tell me. I forgot, you forgot. Okay, correct. And execute it. See, each employee, and this is the average salary, the minimum salaries per employee. Okay, and the maximum salary is same. So for analyst, we have only for this employee or analyst, we have only the here instead of the employee number, I will write the job. So it is we are looking at the job level, right? So unnecessarily why we are creating employee number here. Okay, I'm writing at the job level. Fine. The minimum salary of this particular clerk job is 950. The maximum salary is the 1300, and the average salary is 1087. So this is how you are going to use the partition. Clear? And also, if you want to add a order by here, right? So you can go with the order by that or order by job. Okay, and you can add the DSC as a descending order if you want. See, list came first, and then clerk, then manager, and then president, and sales. Like this. This is in a descending order. This is in a descending order. Is that so? All right. Order by job, descending order. I will do one thing. Okay, just a minute. I'll comment out this. Okay. This is the problem. So like this, you have to do your analysis. Okay. So order by clause, maybe I have to use this order by will it work or not? We'll see. But you can write it order by here. Okay. First, I do the order by, then I will do the partition. Okay. I can't do that. Okay, I will let you know how to use the order by here, but you can do the order by here itself. Okay. Job order by job DSC partition by job. Okay, fine. And order by you can use here. Otherwise, you can write here. We'll try it. Okay, so whether it is working here or not, we'll see. Then after that, we'll see. Yes, it is working here. So over order by and partition by. So why it is not working here? Okay, so this is what. Okay, I will let you know tomorrow, like how we can use here partition by in order by class. Here itself, we can use the order by because so if you are writing this here, right? So it is not going to be like it is going to be work with all the things. Like here, if you want to do the partition by on job level, okay, and you can do the order by itself. I will let you know better. Okay, that is about the partition by. Okay, and also we are going to see today about the some date functions. First, we will see the date functions in MS SQL. So, okay, so these are very important date functions. Okay, then afterward we'll go into the SQL, so how it is going to be work with the SQL. Okay, so most thing like date functions will be like we have a different formats of dates. Okay, so suppose like you can write the somewhere somehow like you can write the MMDD YY. So most of the times when somewhere in application, right? So you are going to enter your high date or you are going to enter your birthday date or something like that, right? So it will be formatted in this way, or else some applications will have so like this. Okay. So the date formats can be anything. Okay. But while you are dealing with the date, so if you want to fetch a date, right? If you want to fetch a who are joined in a particular company, who are joined in the particular company at 2023. So high date will come with all the date, month, year, but you have to get the only year, right? So you for this also you can get from an entire date, you can get the year value by using the date functions. And if you want to get the age of the particular employee. Okay. Then between the two dates, right? Between the 2 days, how many days are there? How many months are there? How many years are there? Okay. That type of also you have to calculate. In that case, also we go with the date functions. And also, first thing, in somewhere like you don't know what is today's date. Okay. To get that also, we will have a function. So one first thing is it is a get date in a MS SQL. This is useful to get a today's date, a system date. Okay, in MS SQL. Okay, this is the get date, and the same way one is date part. As I said, like date part is something like that. You will get the day from the date, month from the date, and year from the date. Okay. So if you want to get the day, month, a year, a day from the date, you go with the date part. Okay. The other one is date add. Okay. If you want to know what is the date if I'm adding the after 30 days. Okay. Today is the suppose like fifth day. And if I'm adding the 30 days, what will be the date in the next month? Okay. That will be covered in the date add. And even you can add the months, you can add the years as well. Okay. So suppose my warranty period is a particular product is a 5 years. So what will the exact date I want? So then you go with the 5 years addition of today's date. So you will get the exact date where is the warranty going to be expired. Okay. Even in case of the premiums also, like you have a 6 months or 1 year premium. And if you want to know the premium date, the exact premium date, they will do by date add. Then by using the date add, you will get a particular exact date so that you can work with that. Okay, and also the diff, date diff. Okay, date diff is something like that. You want to know the period of the particular period, right? How many days are there? How many months are there? And how many years are there in between the particular periods? Today, from today to the next, that particular, any expiry date, something like that, right? So between that, how many days are there? How many years are there? This will be work with the date. Okay. And also, apart from this, so in a date part, right, we will get the date, month, or something like that, right? So even if by using the date, right, we have a month function or day function or year function. By using this, you can get the date, month, year from a particular date. This is also going to be work. Okay. And also like data, date diff, date part. Okay. Okay. So this is how these functions are. So let's do practice. We'll see how it is going to be work. Okay. And this is how, and also the most important function is, so most important function in the date is something like that. It is a convert function. Okay. Convert function is something like that. If it is going to be convert the date in a different formats based on some numbers, date numbers are there. So that is going to be for convert this in this formats, like whether you want to display in this format, whether it want to display this format. So this MS SQL, right? They have given some default numbers. So while you convert in the date, right? So it is if you are using this particular number, right? So it is going to be convert on a this format. For each format, we do have a numbers that we'll see. So I'm going to open the MS SQL first. So you can practice on both the things. Okay, MS SQL and Oracle both are fine. So you can add in your resume both the things like you work in MS SQL as well as Oracle, right? That will be easy. Okay. So that is what I'm using. Select star from EMP2. Okay. Execute this and I will take this start date and end date I will take. Okay. It has some timestamp, right? End date I will take and select what is that today's date I want to date it first thing. Okay. Get date of from EMP2. Okay, so this is how we are going to execute this. See, today's date is 23/10/05. Okay, the time exact time is also displaying as timestamp with the timestamp. Okay, this is get date. Okay, and if I want to get imply date part, right? If I got to date part, if I got to go see, whenever you are writing the function name, it is going to be in a pink color. That means that function is available in MS SQL and you can use that function. Okay, that is how it is going to be work. Okay, and date part of like end date I'm taking here, end date, right? In what is that column name? NDAT. Yeah. Hello. Yes. End date, and this is how like from end date I want to print day, right? So whatever the part you want to display here, you have to write here day from end date. See, end date, whatever the dates are available, you want to display the end date, and then you want to see this is going to be, you can see here. See, date the 12 and the day is 12. And the same thing, if you want to display the month and year, you can use date box. Okay. And the same thing I can write here. Day is something like that. MON, the month, and the year. So you can display the year or date or month from the date. Okay. So execute it. So 01 and 20. If I want to print where the data is available in the 12th month, okay, 12th month. So the same way you can use in a very class also you can use date part of, okay, month of END date equal to 12. Got it? See. So whatever, wherever the month, like from end date, wherever the month is 12, the data should be displayed here. Like this, you can use in a very class as well. It is date part. Okay. In the same way, so you can work with the to get the part of the date, right? So whether it is month or date or something, you can go with the, as I said, like month function. Okay. And day function. Okay. And the same way, year function. Okay. So what is the end date we are going to use here? We'll see whether we are getting the month from the end date, we'll get the day from the end date, and we'll get the year from the end date. Okay. So we'll see. Same thing, right? Month, day, year, whatever you are getting is correct thing. Even here also, if you want to use a day instead of the date part, right? You can use the month directly. Got it? So you can display the same results. So this date part and the month functions is very useful. So month or year or day. So go with this if you require any dates. So in interviews they will ask you for, I want to print in a particular year. Okay. In a particular year, I want to display the data from this particular year. So how can you print? So you can go with this thing. Okay. This is how you are going to work with the date part. Okay. And the next thing is date add. Okay. So date add is something like that. If you want to add some days to the particular date. Okay. So simple thing like today's date, I want to add, see here it is showing you. Okay. So others not very not useful. Okay. So these are very useful function which we are discussing in a date set. Okay. Don't bother about other thing. Okay. So date add, I want to add a day. Okay. And how many days you want to add? Suppose 10 days. And for today days, okay, get date. You can use these functions as well, nested functions in a date. Okay. From Something like the EMPR is also fine. We are not using any column from a particular table. You can leave it as, and you can use this. See, from today, if you're adding the 10 days, right, it's going to be at 15th date. It's going to be show 15th date. Okay. And the same thing, if you want to add a month, right, 10 months. After 10 months. After 10 months, what will be the result? You are going to see by this. See, month is 2024 EI. After this 10 months. Today it is in October, right? November, December, and after that 8 months. Okay. And if you want to go add a year, see, this is the 10 years, it is adding 2023, 33, right? So that is how this is going to be date add function going to be. And the same thing, diff, date diff. Okay, date diff will be like it is shows like how many you want to get the days, right? You want to get in a days in the difference between the two dates. So I'm going to give like end day, comma, get date. Between the get date and end date, I want to get what is the difference between the two dates, okay, from EMP two. Okay, this is how we are going to use date. Days are this from end date, from I will display the end date, so you will have a clear picture. Okay, and what is the get date today's date? That is also you can use. Okay, so now if you see 2022 01/12 to 2023 they are almost 631 days, almost 2 years. Okay, instead of the days, right? So you can print here. So it will you will have a clear picture like how many years are there between the two days. 1 year, and this is 129, something like that. 129 years are there. Okay, so this is 1 year, 2 years, years also you can print. Even if you want to print months also, the date if will work like this. Got it? Any doubts here? No. And coming to the what is convert? Convert is the important one. So if you want to convert this date, suppose so we have seen, right? We have seen while filtering. So if you are not taking the date in this format, okay. So this is going to be not work. So if I want to filter this data, okay, where okay start date equal to, so I'm taking this format, like this is the format, right? Just this is the format I want to use. Now I'm getting data for this start date. But if I'm going to use different format, okay, will it get, so it is not, it is taking here. I will try to, we have seen that some different formats, it will not going to be fetch the data. Yes, it is working. Let's see. Date month 2022. So in this format will I get the data. This is also working fine. Conversion fail. So this is how like somewhere like we are going to like this is a different formats you are going to use, right? So in this case, the conversion or something will be fail. Okay, the for all the formats will not work. Somehow like it is working with some other format. but for the other formats, it is not going to work. Okay. So to convert this date into the different format, right? Whatever the format right? That format, if you want to convert, so we go with the convert function. Okay. How we are going to convert this function? So we'll see. Same thing like convert is the function. Okay. And you can use the date like end date. Okay. And there is a some numbers like 110 I will take. Okay. From EMP. Okay. So see. Okay. Type convert type. Just a minute. I will see the convert function. Convert. So the syntax like int. Okay. So you have to define the type here. I think. Date. So date. If this works, yeah. We are going to print like this. Okay. The format is different. So the format is different. Okay. If you want to go see. Now we'll see the different formats of the numbers. Okay. See, these are the formats of the numbers. So you don't need to by heart these formats or numbers. Okay. So if you want to get, you can Google it. Okay. So, but just I'm showing like how it is going to work. So here convert varchar is going to take and it is going to be as a one. Okay. So I'm going to display for one. So date is fine, and I'm going to use a varchar, and I'm going to use one number. So these are the numbers which is provided by the MSSQL guys. Okay. See, this is the format which we are getting. See, right? What is one here? One is the number like, see, date only in format. Say if whatever the number you are using that Oracle MS SQL by default it is going to convert in these formats by using that number. So if you're saying that convert function, if you are going to, this is the parameter value we can say. Once you give this number, right, it will take the number, it fetch the what is the format available in the database side, what is for the particular date, that going to be converted in this format. DD-Y something like. Okay, and if you are going to use two, right, then the format is like, see, if I'm going to use two here, the database understand, okay, this guy wants to print in this format, so it is going to be print. Code for date format, exactly. You can, yeah, that is also correct. See, the formats are same. Okay, for each date format, you have this course. You can say that course, and these are the date format numbers actually. But okay, you can say that is also course. So these are the date formats codes. Okay, so you can use these. I will send you this thing also as far as of the today's format. So there is a number of codes are there in different formats. So no need to buy hard this. In case of if you want to display any formats, you can use these things. Mostly we can use these formats in insurance projects, right? So we use these formats mostly. Okay, 101 something like that. Okay, that you can work. Okay, this is about the MS SQL date functions. Okay, if you want to see same thing in the Oracle, right? For this get date, you can use system date. System date is the function where you work with the Oracle. System date will be give you the current. And if you want to use the date part, right? If you want to get the date from a particular date, you can use the extract. Extract is the function which is useful to do the uh, which is useful to get the data from the table or column. Okay. And date add, there will be function, I think concat or something like that. We'll let you know. And date if also will be there. And for the convert, we will have a two functions. To char is one thing and to date is one thing. Okay. To char is what I was like if there is a character string, right? If there is a date string, right, it is going to be convert that date into the characters. Okay. And here also we have to use some codes, okay, date codes. So based on that codes, it will be printing the different characters. Suppose there is a this today's date is what is that? Something like that 0 high 2023. That means October date something like today, Thursday 2023, like this, right? So this will be print like this by using the toChar. So it is going to be convert in a string value or pattern. Okay. To date is something like that. If it is a string, right, it is going to be converted to the date formats. That is how this toChar and to date functions will be used. We'll see in Oracle how can we go with the okay. So this Oracle table is from EMP. Okay. And we will have this data hide or something. Okay. So I'm getting first system date. Sysdate. Okay. Sysdate is the function from EMP. We'll see whether we get the data to this data. So, see, 4th October, because this is the VM which we are using, the system date which is going to be print, right? So VM is taking only for the yesterday's date. Okay. So till it is 7:20 p.m. So it is an incorrect system that is set into the VMware. So that is why it is displaying the 4. So whatever the system date, it is going to be. Okay. That is what system date. System is the function which is going to be tell us the current date or today's date. Okay. And if you want to fetch the date from the Oracle, right? In Oracle in a particular column, so you are going to use extract, okay, day from high date from EMP. See, the day which is high date here, so you can get the here high date, right? High date will be useful here. You can see that the exact date is correctly populating around 1770 something. Same thing you can use the month here. Fine. Some month also, 12th month, December something. And also year also. Okay, there is a number of functions are there in regular MS SQL. The most useful functions we are looking into. Okay, so if you want to practice other thing, you can Google it and you can go for the practice. That is not an issue. Okay, you can get this. Here we have this. Let's see. Okay, this is how the extract function will be work. Okay, any doubts here? So we are going to look into the toChar. Yeah, got it. Okay, so toChar took care of something like that. See, I'm going to write a high date, right? High date. There is a DL is the thing like where is that is also one of the code. You can search in a Google like for Oracle date codes. Okay, you will find this DL and all those other things. Okay, so from that, this is going to be display in a high date. How it is displaying high date will see. And how it is converting into the toolkit will see. See. 17th December 8, 1980. Okay, it is going to be converted in this Wednesday, December 17th, and 1990, 1980. Okay, so like this, for this course, it is going to be converted. So to care is the thing like wherever it is a date, right, it is going to be converted in a different formats. Okay, this is how by using the to care you can display. In case like some cases, right? So they want to display in the string value. They want to display in the varchar. I want to know the exact day, like whether it is a Friday or something like that, or whether what is the name of the month or something. So you can go with. So in this course, like you can see, like number of codes are there in Google. You can do and you can do the practice. You can say, okay. And the same thing like high date. So to date will be convert if that is in a character. Okay. If that is in a character, so it is going to be convert. And one more date function, one more function is there where the cost. Okay. Cost is going to be cost the, that means if there is a high date is a, suppose I will take the other column. Sorry. If there is an integer, right? If you want to convert it into the character, so you can go with the this salary I'm taking. Okay, salary is going to be converted into the salary, right? Varchar. You can we can use the varchar to have some 20 or something. Okay, size. This can be work with the cost function. Cost is useful to convert a data type. In keyword, something like salary as it. Yeah. and this. See. So actually you can't see the data type, but actually it is converted. Data type we can see here, but it is converted. The cast is converted to the variable. Something like that. So this case going to be converted as a same thing. If you want to display to date, right? To date. So this is already high date is already in the date format, right? So we can't by using to date. If you do the same thing, right? High date, something like if you go with the same format like DD, MM, YY. This is the string format actually from EMP. So it display the same thing, right? See, it is already in date format. It is not going to be convert. So I will do one thing. I will try to cast this date into the string. Then it's going to be convert as a vector, vector of some give 20 values. Okay. Yes. Let's see whether it is going to be convert in this format or not. But it is good. Actually, high to date will be work with to convert a date format. It is not going to be convert because so it is already there in the date format. So it is not showing like whatever the format we require. So I will try to find in a different way. So I will let you know where to find. Till now, any question? Any questions here? Okay, the format is not getting non-numeric. Okay. Okay, any questions here? Till now, I will let you know about the 2 days. If there is any questions, please let me know. Okay, got it. So okay, so do practice on these state functions. Okay, so also after this classes, right, I will go to provide some requirements. So there is 100 queries you have to write. So if you practice this, that queries will be work fine. So you can write the queries easily. Okay. So these are overall date functions. So and we have done almost all the functions for our classes. Okay. Okay, fine. So we'll see if any required functions also there. We'll look into tomorrow. Okay. Otherwise, we'll start the next set like set operators or other analytical functions. Okay. Any questions? Fine. Fine then. That's it for today. So have a nice day, guys. We'll catch up tomorrow.